Hello everyone. Let's talk about house flies. Yes, you heard me correctly. The plain old little black nuisance called a house fly. Now I keep a pretty clean house and there is nothing in the kitchen that's sitting out that should attract them. There are no sticky counters, etc., etc. But I have just been plagued in the last couple of weeks with houseflies. I think it's partly the weather. At any rate, it's hard to know what to do with them because I don't want to be using toxic sprays and things in the kitchen. And I use very little of them anyway, anywhere. But I decided to return to something I did several years ago, and that is make a little on the counter fly trap. Now these flies this year, I've been watching them, and this year they seem to be pretty smart. In fact, I think they're homeschooling their kids, because never before have I seen tiny little flies along with the bigger ones. Usually you see the bigger ones and flies that are like 2/3 or 3/4 growing, maybe adolescent flies. But these flies seem to be toddlers or preschoolers or something. They're tiny little ones along with the bigger ones. So they're very prolific and they seem to be getting smarter and smarter. But they still can't outsmart a simple little fly trap. So I'm going to show you the one I've made. I'm sure most of you know about fly traps and you've probably even made them yourself. But I'm going to cut the label off of a regular small little water bottle. Now you can use any size plastic bottle for this. Just making sure it's empty there. Take the lid, the cap off of it. That you'll throw away. And then start cutting it. Right, there we go. There. Okay, just start cutting it around so that you have the neck of it left and the top where the cap goes. This is so simple, but it really works. I caught 4 of them in about a half an hour after I made my first one on Saturday. You then put some bait in it. So here we go. We've got our 2 parts now of a fly trap. Then put some bait in it. Now, I like to give them a little bit of a smorgasbord. So I'm going to put in a little bit of meat. This is actually dog food. So I'll put that in the bottom. Some flies seem to have a sweet tooth, so I'm going to drop a little bit of honey down there. And then in the one upstairs I used tomato. I'm going to just drop a little slice of banana in here. But you can use any fruit or veggie or whatever you want. Then simply drop your top on, make sure it's firm. That one seems to be closed enough. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of sticky tape, scotch tape, around that. But then I'll just set this on my counter, and pretty soon the flies will go in here, down to get the food, and they can't figure out how to get out of there. So they're stuck. So this is a fly bottle, a fly trap. So give it a try, see if it works for you. Let me know. It works well for me, and I'm going to put a few of them around different spots in the kitchen and see if I can't outsmart these smart little black houseflies. See you tomorrow.